First of all, thanks for giving me this opportunity to talk about my story and what I went through over a long period of time at the club. Look, I was a young kid from Pakistan, living in Barnsley, with a dream to represent England. Pretty early on at the club, I joined a dressing room full of my heroes: Michael Vaughan, Matthew Hoggard, part of the 2005 Ashes team, and it was just the most surreal moment for me. I entered that dressing room. Pretty early on, me and other people from Asian background, there was comments such as, "You lot sit over there near the toilets," elephant washers, the word "paki" was used constantly, and there just seems to be an acceptance in the institution from the leaders, and no one ever stamped it out. To be honest, all I wanted to do is play cricket and play cricket for England and live my dream and live my family's dream. In my first spell, I don't really think I quite realised for what it was. I think I was in denial. I looked the other way, just like everyone else did, because really, for me, playing cricket was the most important thing. Towards the end of my first spell, but constantly throughout it, I knew there was something wrong, but I couldn't quite put my finger on what was wrong. I started taking medication for my mental health, and it was tough, really tough. I left the club in 2014. I tried, instead of looking at them things, I went away and tried to work on myself, my game, and my mental health. I felt like I did that, and then I got an opportunity through my performances, being above and beyond everyone else, to get back at the club, and because they struggled to replace me, quite frankly. Azeem Rafiq had gone to play for England, and they couldn't replace me. The first few months I came back, I thought, you know what, things have changed here. It's a little bit different. Alex Lees was a captain, who was a friend, and well, he's a good person, and I know he had personal tragedies of himself at a young age, so he understood me. We had Jason Gillespie, who's an Australian cricketer and coach, who I felt supported by. Jason left at the end of 2016, and it just felt, wow, the temperature in the room had just been turned up. You got Andrew Gale coming in as coach, and Gary Balance as captain, and these guys, for me, they were in Yorkshire through and through, and they, as they call it, the White Rose values were embedded in them. For the first time, I started to see for what it was. Felt isolated, humiliated at times, constant use of the word "paki." In 2017 pre-season tour, we were in a place, and Gary Balance walks over and goes, "Why are you talking to him? You know he's a paki," or "He's not a sheikh, he's got no oil." And this happened in front of teammates, it happened in front of coaching staff. We were on a bus trip in London to Surrey game, and we went past a couple of men with beard, and it was like, "Oh, is that your dad? If we go past a corner shop, or does your uncle own this?" And this happened in front of, again, Martin Moxon, Andrew Gale, club officials, and it would never got stamped out. Everyone saw it. But because the institution and the environment, it becomes such a norm in there that I don't think anyone thought there was anything wrong with it. And that's probably why some people don't even remember it. End of 2017, we had a really difficult pregnancy. And through that time, the treatment that I received from some of the club officials was inhuman.